Welcome to the Blonde Bombshell Belief. And yes, it's the last costume of 2017, Cinderella. That's Cinderella. Let's do a little bit of Blonde Bombshell questions. The first question was, what made you choose between Alice in Wonderland and Cinderella? And don't you believe that the Hunting for a Husband should have gotten the nod for this year? The only reason it didn't get the nod is A, the gun thing, and B, I'd have to do my own hair. And I just didn't have time to work in a hair appointment that day. It just wasn't possible. The reason I chose Alice in Wonderland was I wanted to have a blonde, something that was a character that I could think of for Halloween. That one really didn't have a whole, it was kind of a funny haha thing. Cinderella came into play because I guess all my friends have a nickname for me as Cinderella. Also, if Mr. CB remembers our last date, he called me Cinderella, so it just kind of goes with the flow. I don't know. I just thought I would throw that out there. The wigs, are they hard to put on? Yes, they are. If you've seen Alice in Wonderland last night, there was like a little piece of hair here. The wigs don't always stay on with the wig caps. It's a lot of work, a lot of production. Each costume is a lot of work, a lot of production, and expense. Cinderella cost me a bunch of bucks, but it was worth it. However, the shoes, I'm very unhappy. I bought these shoe clips that were little butterflies, and we're going to have to... I guess, in a way, it's kind of comical because Cinderella lost her shoe. I lost my shoe clips. I've got to have my grandpa super glue the butterflies onto these shoes because the clips broke. And that's not good. And I don't know of anywhere at this late in the game that would sell shoe clips that would go on the shoes to make it look like Cinderella's real shoes. So those have got to get some attention before Halloween. Will this be the costume? That was one of the Blonde Bombshell questions for Halloween. I can tell you as of this moment, I'm giving this one the nod. So yes, it looks like it. 2017's real costume will be the Blonde Bombshell going as Cinderella. Am I worried about competition if I decide to go to work dressed in costume? No, because I do this for fun. I do this because I enjoy being the characters, and I try to poke fun at some of you guys when you give me these comments like, oh, Cinderella, because you're always busy doing housework, and then when you do find time for yourself, you're working out. So, I don't know, maybe that's why they pinned that name for me. I don't know. I am very self-conscious in this costume because of my shoulder surgery. That's kind of funny. I'm like going shoulder surgery, looking at the wrong shoulder. I had lost 20% of my right shoulder due to a workman's comp thing with Walmart way back when. So that's probably going to be something that I'm kind of glad that this long hair is there as the wig to cover it up because I just don't like that. Do I believe that fairy tales ever really come true? Once in a lifetime. I won't say that they won't, but I won't say that they will. If they do come true, then hold on like hell and just keep on going. What did I think of the movie tonight on Hallmark? That was one of my Blonde Bombshell questions. I look so forward to this movie because I'm an avid reader, so much so that if you notice my profile picture on Facebook up until midnight, it is the Susan Mallory cover of Marry Me at Christmas because the author's publicist took my picture from one of my costumes last year and posted it right into that book, and it was just really special. Something once in a lifetime thing, so I hope you take a look at that. Another thing that I was going to tell you, y'all, is kind of funny. I had a joke, will your grandparents dress up for Halloween? No, they never do. I usually like to do usually, if I have, I'm saying this because the past few years my grandpa's like, get out of that costume because it embarrasses me. So, I would love to greet the kids in costume this year just to see if they could guess who I am. I mean, it's kind of a dead giveaway with the butterflies, which is strange too because that brings up Mr. 8.5 years in a long story that we don't have time for. I'm trying to go through this really quickly because I promised you all that we would do some questions and answers, and I'm trying to do the best I can with what the time allotted. I work a 10-hour day tomorrow and Monday. So there puts a big question mark of would I get to sing Monster Mash on Halloween like I always do? That was a blonde bombshell question. I know that you all look forward to it. This year, I think we're going to do something different. I think my second video that I'm going to do is going to be Monster Mash, me singing it, for the simple fact, like I said, on Tuesday this year, we've got so much going on. I have to be in costume, go up to the contest here at my job. Then I have to take Grandpa to his doctor's appointment. Peanut will go to the vet the next day because we just have got so much going on at one time. It's horrendous. And then, of course, the kids get their treats in the evening. And so another blind bombshell question I had was, this was kind of a goofy question if you ask me. They said, do you think Prince Charming will show up for Cinderella on Halloween? You know what? I always say, I am not God, so I can't predict the future. And so there you go. That's all I'm going to say on this video. Let's skip it and sing so I can go work out. And you know how much that workout means to me. I love each and every one of you. Stay tuned because we're going to sing next.